Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. For those who don't know me yet, my name is Awad. I'm development manager here at Pointerpro. Today, our topic is automate assessments and data flow with Pointerpro APIs and integrations. But in this webinar, we are not going to get too technical, so don't worry if you're not a developer. Instead, we will focus a little bit more on what API and integration possibilities you have with Pointerpro. So normally, when it comes to implementing these, your developer would know exactly what to do. But if you don't have an in-house developer, you can always contact us, and our professional services team will definitely work with you. Okay, before we get started, I just want to let you know that we'll be saving all your questions from the chat until the end of the session. So please feel free to drop your questions in the chat as they come up, and we'll make sure to cover them right at the end. Okay, what can you expect from me today? We are gonna cover 4 main points. We're first gonna go about the theory of what is an API. Next, I will talk to you about how we use APIs at Pointerpro, then what you can do with the Pointerpro API, and lastly, we have our Q&A session. What is an API? An API, or application programming interface, is essentially a messenger that allows different software systems to communicate and share data with each other. Think of it as a waiter in a restaurant. You, the customer, tells the waiter what you want. The waiter then communicates your order to the kitchen and then delivers your food back to you. In this analogy, the waiter is the API, facilitating communication between you and the kitchen. So in general, APIs focus on messaging, which means that they are designed to send requests and receive responses. This communication is usually between machines, allowing software applications to interact seamlessly without any human intervention. A real-life example that you all use is the weather app on your phone. It uses an API to request the latest weather data from a server and then displays it to you. The app doesn't store the weather data itself. It simply asks for it when it's needed and presents it to you in a user-friendly way. Now that we know what an API is, let's talk a little bit about why APIs are valuable for your businesses. The main value of an API is that it helps different software systems share information easily. In today's world, where everything is connected, being able to share data between different software is very important. Imagine you have several software tools that your business uses every day. These might include tools for managing customer relationships, keeping track of inventory, maybe handling finances. Without APIs, these tools would work separately, making it very hard to see the big picture of how your business is doing. APIs help these systems talk to one another. This makes data flow more smoothly, reduces the need to enter data by hand, and cuts down on mistakes. As a result, your business can run more smoothly and can make better decisions based on data. In this webinar, we will talk more about what Pointerpro offers to help automate tasks and make data flow better when using our platform. Let's quickly go over the different types of API flavors and standards in a simple way before we jump into what Pointerpro exactly has to offer. So we have REST. REST stands for Representational State Transfer. REST is a common language that computers use to talk to each other over the internet, basically. It uses simple commands to get, send, or change data, making it easy for web applications to work together. OpenAPI, on the other hand, is like a rulebook for building APIs. It helps developers create APIs that are consistent and easy to understand, making it simpler for different systems to connect. Webhooks are like automatic messages that one system sends to another when something important happens. They help keep information up to date in real time without needing to ask for it repeatedly. And then last but not least, custom APIs. These are special tools made just for your specific needs. They give you the flexibility to create unique connections that standard APIs might not offer. Each of these API flavors has its own strengths and is used in different ways to help systems communicate and share data more effectively. So let's explore how we use different types of APIs in our platform to enhance communication and data exchange. So we have the Pointerpro API. The Pointerpro API is a REST API that allows developers from third parties to integrate with our platform. This integration enables them to perform actions automatically, such as creating, updating, or retrieving data. This enhances the overall functionality and user experience of those who interact with the Pointerpro platform directly. Next, we have webhooks. Webhooks enable one-way communication where the sender pushes information to the receiver. We assume that the receiver gets the information, making it simple and an efficient way to send updates or notifications. The receiver then processes the information as they see fit. And last but not least, we have integrations. Integrations involve data exchange between different platforms. Unlike webhooks, integrations allow for two-way communication, where both the sender and the receiver care about each other's data. This ensures that data flows smoothly in both directions, enabling more complex and interactive processes. By using these different types of APIs, we ensure that our platform can communicate effectively with external systems, providing a seamless and interactive experience. Now, let's talk about our Pointerpro API. Here, you see an overview of the possible actions that you can do with the Pointerpro API. So let's quickly go through each point and discuss what they can be used for. So first, create and delete users. This provides the possibility to automate user management within Pointerpro. So for example, when a user is created in your own CRM system, you can automatically create the same user in Pointerpro. Next, get surveys and update survey authorization. This enables you to fetch all data of surveys, including everything about the questions and the answers. It also brings the possibility to update who is authorized to edit, share, or view the survey within the Pointerpro platform. Then we have get dashboards and update dashboard authorizations. So similar to the previous point, this feature allows you to control access to dashboards, ensuring that users only see the data that's relevant to them. Then email reports. You could set up a system to automatically send you reports of certain sessions using this functionality. Next, we have manage contacts and contact lists. This feature allows you to organize and segment your contacts efficiently. You can create, update, and manage contact lists to ensure targeted communication and better data management. For example, when a contact is created in HubSpot, you could use this functionality to create the same contact in Pointerpro and immediately add it to a certain contact list. Next, manage responses. This brings you the possibility to fetch the responses of a certain contact or all the responses of a certain survey. Then trigger invites. This makes sure that you can send out an invite for a specific survey using an API endpoint. And this will ensure timely participation and data collection. Then we have update pre-configured campaign authorizations. This is a feature that is mostly used for our distribution portal. And this allows you to manage permissions for pre-configured campaigns that can be sent out using the distribution portal. This ensures that your client has access to the right resources. Update report authorizations is very similar to managing the survey or the dashboard authorizations, but instead it now relates to which reports a certain user should be authorized to view, share, or edit. Upload responses, that allows you to import data from external sources using a specific format. And then last, manage webhooks. This can help you to automatically create or delete webhooks for a specific survey. We will discuss the functionality of webhooks on the next slide. This endpoint will only give you the possibility to create a webhook. By leveraging these actions, you can automate and streamline various processes in the Pointerpro platform, enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of your operations. Okay, let's discuss webhooks and how we use them in our platform. Like mentioned before, webhooks are a form of one-way communication where the sender informs the receiver about an event or action that has taken place. Unlike two-way communication, the sender does not expect or listen for feedback from the receiver. In our platform, we use webhooks to inform external parties when a response on your survey comes in. This allows for real-time notification and updates, ensuring that relevant parties are immediately aware of new data and events. The messages that are sent via webhooks need to adhere to a strict format. This standardization ensures that the receiver can reliably process the message, reducing errors and improving efficiency. Let's take a closer look at a webhook example and understand a little bit more how it can be used in real-life scenarios. So here in this example, you see a representation of a webhook message. This message contains various fields and data like timestamps, unique identifiers, scores, respondent details, answers to questions, etc. It's important to note that the response of a webhook can vary in structure because every survey has different questions and answers. For instance, consider a scenario in an educational institution where teachers want to monitor student feedback on courses in real time. So when a student submits their survey, a webhook can be triggered. This webhook message, containing details such as the student's ID, the course information, and the feedback scores, can then automatically be saved into the faculty's internal database. Okay. Next, let's explore some of the key integrations that our platform supports. We have Zapier and Make, Google Sheets, and Cloud SQL. Zapier and Make are platforms that allow you to translate a webhook response into drag and drop fields. In the next slide, you will see a little example of it. These tools are incredibly useful for setting up custom flows without needing any coding knowledge. This enables you to connect our platform with hundreds of other apps, automating workflows and improving efficiency. Google Sheets. Our platform offers direct integration with Google Sheets when a response is submitted. This integration is set up similarly to a webhook, allowing for seamless data transfer and real-time updates, and it's perfect for users who rely on spreadsheets for data analysis and reporting. But for more advanced data management, we offer direct integration with Google Cloud databases, which is Cloud SQL. This setup is similar to the Google Sheet integration, but provides more robust database capabilities. It's ideal for users who need to store, manage, and analyze large volumes of data in a structured format. Here, you see a Zapier example. This example illustrates how you can use Zapier to map response data and send it to other tools of your choice, similar to the webhook example we discussed earlier. The fields that are available or that you see in the screenshots within Zapier are the same exact fields that are present in a webhook. But what are the key differences between using Zapier and webhooks, given that both can transfer response data to another tool? The first one is technical setup. Webhooks typically require a developer for setup, whereas Zapier allows you to configure connections using its user-friendly interface. The second one is cost. Webhooks are generally free to use. In contrast, Zapier requires a separate subscription, although it offers a free plan that you can utilize to get started. The next example is about Make. This slide shows how to use Make to connect your web shop with the distribution portal, making it easy to automate the process of selling and distributing assessments. So here's how it works. When a customer buys an assessment, Make tells the Pointerpro system what was purchased and how many times it can be used. Make then automatically sets up accounts for your customers in Pointerpro. And finally, the purchase assessments are added to the customer's accounts, so they can start using them right away. Using Make simplifies the entire process from purchase to distribution. This makes it quick and easy for your customers to access their assessments. As a little bonus, I'm excited to share that we're also working on a new integration mechanism in Pointerpro. This upcoming feature will allow you to easily connect your assessments to other tools and apps directly within the platform. This integration aims to streamline your workflows even further, making it simpler to manage and analyze your assessments data along other tools that you use every day. So definitely stay tuned for more updates on this exciting development. Meanwhile, when we're still waiting for this, if you are looking into Pointerpro APIs to automate your assessments and data flow, but you don't have an in-house developer, like mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, you can contact our professional services team. They are always ready to discuss your project with you and see how we can make it happen. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today as we explored how to automate assessments and make data flow smoother with the Pointerpro APIs and integrations. I think we've covered quite a bit, from the basics and the theory of APIs to practical examples with webhooks, and then Zapier, and then a little sneak peek on a new little feature that's upcoming. So now I will go look at the chat if any questions came that need answer. If you didn't submit your questions in the chat yet, feel free to do so. I'm always eager to help, and I will do that as best as I can. Okay. How do I get access to Pointerpro API? Yeah, everybody actually can get access to the API. You just have to reach out to us. And then we will provide you with the documentation and the credentials that you need to get going. Your developers will know exactly what to do normally, but our professional services team can also assist and help you with your integrations if that's needed. But you're going to have to get in contact with us through sales or support. If I need to send response data to my CRM, which option would you recommend? It depends a little bit. It depends on if your CRM is a widely known web application or if it's an internal system. So if it's widely known, it might be that Zapier supports it, which means that you can actually use Zapier to connect Pointerpro to the CRM. And that it's a no-code solution. It will be very easy to set up. If it's an internal CRM that is internally developed, you're going to have to use our webhook solution. How do I know if I should use APIs, webhooks, or Zapier? So let me start with Zapier or webhooks. Those are integrations that you can set up once a response is submitted. So if you want to handle response data, we will definitely recommend you to use webhooks or Zapier. And then it depends if you want to integrate with an app that Zapier offers. On the other hand, if you want to add, adjust, or remove data inside the Pointerpro platform, like contacts or other data related to surveys, then I would recommend our Pointerpro API. I use HubSpot and Pointerpro. What are the most common setups for integration between HubSpot and Pointerpro? Would Zapier be the best way to connect the two? I think so. I think Zapier would be a perfect solution for you. It also a little bit depends what information you want to share, but definitely when it comes to deals or contacts, you can definitely just, like stated in the webinar itself, when a contact is created in HubSpot, you can create it in Pointerpro. And you can also do it vice versa using, when a contact is created in Zapier, yeah, you can, yeah. I'm sorry. When a contact is created in Pointerpro, you can use Zapier to create a contact in HubSpot. I'm sorry, blanked out for a little bit there. Okay, are there any other questions? No? Okay, then, okay. I have a client with the distribution portal that would like to start using APIs to automate reports to send to our stakeholders. This looks like something that I think I would recommend you to just discuss it with one of our teams. But the Pointerpro API could definitely be a good solution for this. Okay, no worries. Then all that rests is to say thank you all for joining us today. I hope that you've picked up some great tips and tricks to make your workflow smoother and more efficient. If you have any more questions later on or need a helping hand, our awesome support team is just one message away, so don't be shy. Keep an eye out for more updates and cool features coming your way. Have a fantastic day. I can't wait to see you on the next webinar. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.